news, and we begin tonight with a tragic story in Riverdale.
That's where a child riding an ATV was killed while trying to cross Highway 138 this afternoon. News Edge reporter Brian Hill has details.
People living in this community tell me it was a 14-year-old that was killed, who they often saw riding in this area. Investigators say the child was hit while they were attempting to cross this highway while riding an ATV. Take a look at the aftermath of that collision here on Highway 138 near Highway 314 in Clayton County. The impact of Tuesday afternoon's crash left the ATV on its side.
And I just think about her driving all the time, and anything can happen. It's just sad.
The car it collided with has major damage to the windshield, front bumper, and hood.
Just looking at the wreckage right now, it just looks awful. It's terrible, and my heart goes out to that family. It really does.
Several people watching this devastating scene tell us these are the child's loved ones. They stood by looking as the ATV was lifted onto a tow truck.
It's awful.
Neighbors tell us they've seen the child on the ATV riding in their community prior to Tuesday's deadly collision.
The kid out here, who is a friend of the other kid who just passed, they're usually out here having fun, you know, just riding around the street or in the park area with their bikes.
The crash caused a backup for several hours as police worked to clear the scene and figure out how this happened.
I got here about 6. Everything was blocked. I couldn't even get in my home. I spoke to an officer and I was like, hey, I need to get home. You know, I've had a long day at work. I'm ready to come home. And he's like, no, there's a fatality. No one's coming in or out right now.
People living along Highway 138 tell me crashes happen here often.
When we're trying to get out of here in the morning or any time when it's really busy, we have to really be careful.
Investigators tell us the driver of this car has non-life-threatening injuries. Police say this crash is still under investigation. Once we know more about the young victim, we'll of course let you know. In Clayton County, Brian Hill, Fox 5 News.